Hello and welcome to the next Combat Carp vlog. And for this edition, we are back at my spiritual home, Linear Fisheries, and we're going to be fishing on Oxlease Lake. Now, Oxlease is probably the lake that I've done the least amount of time on in all the years I've been coming to Linear, and I've got no idea why. Beautiful lake with some incredible fish in it, but I just generally prefer to fish up Hardwick, and especially the Syndicate, which is just behind me. And yeah, this is one of the ones I've probably been missing out on. Now, I'm here for a training event with the Army team, which starts tomorrow at 9 o'clock, but you know, I've got an opportunity to get the rods out because the lake is super quiet. Sunday evening now, so most people have sort of gone home, prepared for work, and I am going to make the most of it. Probably just fish 3 zigs because we've got to wind in first thing in the morning to do a peg draw. So yeah, it just seems to be the best way to approach it. So without further ado, let's get going. Did forget to say, viewers, unfortunately I'm sharing a swim with this retrobait. That's JP, he's the team captain. I'm surprised he hadn't brought his noddy mallet with him, but yeah, turns out he has got a bit of etiquette in him. It's going to be a good social. Well, that's the last zig in play, and yeah, looks good for it, doesn't it? It's absolutely, well, I say absolutely flat calm. It's pretty much flat calm out there, sunny. We've seen them cruising around. It's absolutely the right thing to be doing, and we've only got, you know, best part of, I don't know, 9-10 hours because we've got to wind in the morning. So let's see what happens. We're going to kick the barbecue into gear, so fingers crossed. Next time I see you will be with a fish in hand. And here we see week 1, day 1 on his barbecue. And he brought the absolute finest frozen burgers. Comment below, but I wouldn't be happy with them. Well, JP's middle rod has just torn off. Been playing around with zigs for a little while now. There's been so many on the surface. I think it's, what do you reckon, JP? Is this your 10 footer, you think? Yeah. I think so. So many showing out there. Absolutely prime zig conditions. Hopefully we'll get this one in. Oh my god, look at him out there. Here we see Ron, Army Chairman. Say hello, Ron. Ranger Ron over there. That's cute, that lead, JP. Where'd you get it from? Fisher Price.
You got me here.
Any chance, JP?
Mate, the size 8 up on a zig, a long zig at that. No time like the present to lose it.
Oh, don't say that.
No, I don't think it's very big, but it's angry.
I've seen JP's face, I'm not surprised. Go on, Ron, get it in. Get it in. First time. Hey! Well in there, lads. Buzzing. Kingy buzzing.
Thank you, buddy. Not quite that.
What we got then, Ron? Ooh. Very angry mirror. To be fair, I'd be that angry if I was caught by JP. Imagine the shame of it. Well, we got her in after JP wiped out one of my rods, and 24-2. Cracking start. We're worried about them spawning, but it's pretty lean to me. They might have already had a good go. Good angling, JP. Getting on the zigs. Well, good morning, and that was an interesting night. Not long after JP had his fish, the heavens absolutely opened. Hammered down with rain. I had to run back to the van to get to bivvy out, but yeah, that's not where it ended on the bad front, unfortunately. I had 2 bites last night and lost them both. One fell off about 20 yards out, and the other one sort of like dropped off a couple of seconds into the fight, which is really, really irritating. But there we go, we had 3 bites between the 3 of us on that quick overnight session, so some success out of it, I suppose. Now the draw's done, and typically I came out pretty much dead last, or second to last, but because we haven't got the lake completely filled, I think there's 14 or 15 of us, we've got a lot of space, and I've chosen to go back exactly where we were. I also had the option to go sort of peg 5, peg 6, because we've seen loads of fish down the other side of the lake this morning, but there's still fish in front of this peg, and we've got the depths right, we know what's catching, so I think it would have been a little bit foolhardy to go into another zone and to do it all over again. So it's now going to be a case of get the gear back up after taking it out of the peg this morning and get these zigs back into play, because it still looks super ziggy out there. We've got a thunderstorm coming shortly, and I think we've got a really, really good chance of hopefully getting one on the bank, because I've got a bit of a running joke. Every time we do an army event at Linear, I never catch, and to lose 2 last night has really pissed me off, quite frankly, and still smarting over it to get over it, but yeah, we've still got a good chance. So let's get to it and get these rods back into action. I'm just tying up last zig, ready to go. 2-hand pond already, because I had them still tied up from last night I should say. Red and black seemed to be the colour that was doing the do. Obviously we had 3 bites off it, so it'd be foolish to try something different. All going out at the exact same depth, which was 11 feet. So hopefully fish are gonna play ball and get one on the bank, because like I say, I've got a hoodoo hanging over me from this place when I'm in a match. Come down here and have a great time most of the time when it's my own fishing, but second I'm in some sort of match or doing something with the forces in, I get a bad result. So fingers crossed, let's get this hoodoo off my back. That's the last one out there. Let's get base camp set up. Well, good evening. Time for a little update. Just gone 20 past 6, and unfortunately nothing's happened on the fishing front. I have moved, however. There's so many fish been showing down the opposite end of the lake, and plenty of fish been getting caught as well. I think it'd be completely stupid not to move. There were fish in that peg when I did move there, but I knew after a couple of hours that yeah, I made a bit of an error, and most of the fish were up here. So made a decision, packed down, moved. Thankfully got everything set up before a massive thunderstorm hit. Got 3 zigs out, and I've already had an aborted take. There's fish all over the surface. I had them going on floaters briefly until the wind kicked up. So already it's far more promising. So yeah, see what happens tonight, but I'm just gonna stick with the full-on zig attack because plenty of them have been getting caught on zigs. So things are looking more positive. All we need to do now is just catch one. Well, good evening, and it's just gone 9 o'clock, and the Linear hoodoo is finally over. I have to excuse this fish just doesn't want to behave. Every time I've been down here with the Forces guys, I've never caught, and it's been a running joke that I come down here and really enjoy my own fishing, but as soon as I'm down here with these guys, I can never catch. And I'm so glad to finally got that monkey off my back. Nice, 22 pound, 12 I think it was, doesn't really matter. Just nice to get the hoodoo off my back. So let's get a couple of snaps and we'll put them back. Good morning, it's just gone 5:30. It's been a busy 90 minutes or so. Had the right hand rod go, which what this fish about, and then recast one went about sort of 30 minutes later. Unfortunately, I just fell off at the net, which is a little bit annoying. But it's got one to show you this morning. Ounce over 22 pounds. Really lively fella. Does not want to be held up. There we go. Nice bar of gold. It's gonna be a beautiful sunny day today, so hopefully get another opportunity. Couple of snaps and we'll put them back. Ta-da! Well, it's absolutely scorching out there today. I think it's 25 degrees and the carp are noticeably sitting right on the top of the water. So just adjusting the zigs to fish just under the top, just to see if we can get a bite during the day. I mean, in the heat of the day, I generally find zigs don't tend to be that effective the more morning, in the evening and during the night, but you know, we've got to try and just keep the bites coming if we can. Just before I put this last one out, just so I'd run through the end setup that I'm using. It couldn't be any more simple. It's 18 pound mainline, fish straight through, no need for any lead core, any tubing, anything like that. To a lead clip. It's a 4 ounce lead. I'm fishing with a tail rubbers basically just on. I do want to drop the lead, especially when you're fishing with nearly a 12-foot hook link. It will just help when you are landing the fish. And then I've got an extra long anti-tangle sleeve. And this is, where is it? 12 feet all the way down to, I think this is one of the Thinking Anglers zig liners. They do look quite insecty, I suppose, not want of a better word, with just some black foam, and that has been the winning combo. Then hook wise, that's a size 6 Fox zig hook, and these things are ultra sharp. And yeah, like I said, it couldn't be any more simple. So let's get this one in the pond, try and get another one on the board. Something to consider when you're fishing zigs is always fish with a bowstring tight line, especially when you're using long hook links like this. You know, that fish has got a huge arc that could potentially move around without moving your lead. So as soon as that lead moves, I want to know about it. Bowstring tight, they're like guitar strings. When I get a single beep, I'll hit it every time, because a lot of the time there will be a fish on when you just think, oh, it's only a liner, but that's generally not the case with zigs. So bowstring tight, any indication, hit it first time. Here we see Big Dave Hughes. It's a wave, Dave. Oh yeah. Nice. Well in, buddy. Skills. What you saying, Dave? Might have a dirty 30 there. Quite happy with that. Let's have a look. What we got? Oh, it's very lean, but good fish nonetheless. Good angling, buddy. Not quite £30. Would have been a week or so ago. 29.4. We're giving him another cracker on the zig. Go. Well, good evening. Unfortunately, it's been quite a quiet day for me. Been red hot all day, and I did think we'd have quite a good chance. Wind switch blowing right in our face, and we've seen the fish getting gradually closer and closer, but unfortunately I've not been able to get one off the top. I'm not too disheartened by it. I mean, zigs are one of those ones you often find, especially during the day, that they just won't go even though the fish are just cruising around, and that the evenings, during the night and mornings are the best periods. So you stick with what I'm doing. I've just adjusted the depth slightly just to prepare for the evening, so they're now sat sort of 18 inches under the surface ready for the night, and that's what's been doing all the bites so far. So I'm going to enjoy these chorizo sausages, keep my fingers crossed, and hopefully we can get a couple more on the bank before the session's over.
I'm a drop in the ocean, just a face in a crowd waiting to be seen. Big dreams set in motion, I wanna go where no one's ever been. I would climb the highest mountain, I would dive the deepest sea, just so I could make you feel.
Morning guys, it's just gone 7 o'clock. Unfortunately, nothing to report. Very quiet night up here. It's quite apparent that the majority of the fish have moved up the opposite end of the lake. Had a new fresh wind, and guys up there have been catching, have been topping much further down. Just one of those things, unfortunately, but we still had a good session nonetheless. You know, caught a couple of decent fish, been around, had a good time. A lot of the guys had a good laugh, seen them catch some great fish as well, and you know, a bit of time spent here before the inter-services in a few months' time is always valuable. Still got a few hours before we have to leave the lake, and it's still very, very ziggy, so there's always a chance that I might catch a lone drifting fish in the zone, but if not, never mind. So slowly pack things away now, keep fingers crossed we can get one more before the session's done. Well, that's it guys, unfortunately no more fish, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Really hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please remember to click the like and subscribe button because it will help out the channel a ton. I'll see you on the bank very, very soon.